Well, hold on now, there's no fuel in the lines. Last night we ended off with Clifford not starting. What I didn't say in that video is I did find out that I'm not getting above 250 PSI of rail pressure. You need like 4,500 PSI to start one of these trucks. So we're very, very low. Could be a couple of things. Could be a bad CP3, could be a bad fuel pressure regulator on the CP3, could be a bad rail pressure sensor. There's a possibility that the filters on the FAS are clogged. There could be a physical leak somewhere. I tried step number 1 last night, which was unplugging the fuel pressure regulator on the CP3 and got the same result. Today, what I'm thinking about doing is taking the Schrader valve off on the fuel test port and getting some kind of adapter that I can run to be able to check the fuel pressure running to the CP3. The issue is getting a test gauge for this Schrader valve is like 150 bucks. I feel like I could make it cheaper with parts at Harbor Freight and Home Depot. If we are really low on pressure there, that is the best case scenario. That means that the fuel filters on the FAS are clogged and I just need to get new fuel filters, and in theory she should start. Sadly, that means time to let all the fuel out of these lines. Well, hold on now, there's no fuel in the lines. That sounds to me like it could possibly be a leak somewhere. Slight change of plan. While we were out, instead of getting the materials to make a testing kit for that fuel port right there, I decided to run by Harbor Freight and we picked up a fuel pump testing kit. This kit's designed to test up to, I believe, 10 PSI, and I should only need up to 8 PSI to find out if this is correct. The reason that I did this is because I went and I called FAS. They believe that it's possibly being caused by bad O-rings on the cat filters that I'm running. Now, of course, this sounds like every company ever. Of course, they want to sell you on their product. However, I agree with them because it's been a few years since I installed those filters. I haven't put many miles on them because Clifford doesn't really go anywhere, but they are kind of old, so those seals may have gotten degraded over time. So I bought a FAS 2-pack filter kit that should be here very soon, but in the meantime, I can take that fuel pump pressure gauge and I can plug it in back here and see if we're getting the full 8 PSI that I need. I needed to take a shower anyway. Just didn't think I'd be showering in diesel. This needle here goes from 0 all the way to 10 PSI for the fuel pump, so we should be looking for somewhere right around the 8 or 9 PSI. Let's see what we get. So we're getting a full 10 PSI of pressure at the fuel pump, which I believe means bad news for me. With 10 PSI of pressure on the low side, that means that we should be getting enough fuel with the CP3. Sadly, we're moving away from the cheap fixes and we're getting closer to the expensive ones.